I just went to the property and I took a bunch of pictures and videos from the public street, from a public standpoint, and this is what I saw. So, based off my personal experience, I believe this is something called accumulation hoarding. With accumulation hoarding, things are constantly being brought onto the property, but nothing's going out. They don't get rid of anything. So, it's literally just piling up. A lot of times, what we see with people like this is they respond to things like Craigslist ads, offer up for free items or giveaways. And those items just continue to build up over time. So a lot of times they have intention of repurposing or turning trash into treasure, but it never actually happens. Instead, it sits on the property and just gets exposed to the elements and then ends up rotting away. Now, you might be thinking, how do you know that's what she's doing? Well, because the neighbors told me, because they screenshotted some of the messages. And ultimately what they've said is anytime they post something for free on Craigslist or offer up, she's the very first person to respond. She's literally monitoring these sites, looking for free items, and then she says she'll send her caregiver over to pick them up. I also want to point out that hoarding isn't just one thing. There are different types, different patterns, and a lot of nuances to it. And in many cases, these behaviors can overlap. This is more of a spectrum, and situations like accumulation hoarding can also include elements of sentimental hoarding, trash accumulation, and even food-related hoarding. I recognize that what I'm seeing isn't just one clear category. It can be a combination. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist, which is why these situations often require additional support and services beyond just cleaning up the property, which is why I've reached out to the housing authority, because they have programs in place already that can help her with this. So what I'm requesting from them is a wellness check, support services, and intervention assistance, because I have concerns about health, safety, and her ability to maintain this property. So if you believe you're dealing with a hoarding situation, whether it's a friend or family member, and you've stepped in to help, it's important to understand that this is not as simple as just cleaning up the property. There are usually multiple factors involved, and in many cases, additional support is needed. I'm going to include a list of programs below that you can reach out to one by one to see what resources are available in your area. If you have questions, you can DM me. I will respond.